A very good afternoon to all my dear students. Welcome to Analytics Powered Interactive Virtual Classroom. I hope you all are well and good. I am also great. So without any delay, let's begin our today's class. Okay. So today we will continue the next part of electricity circuits and their components. We will continue with this chapter today. Okay. So let's begin our today's class. Okay. Here on the screen, what we can see? We can see draw this circuit. Means draw this circuit on your notebook. Okay, this one is the what? This one in our last class we have come to know that this one is the circuit. Now this circuit we have prepared with the help of electric cell, bulb, then two pins and wires. With this help of these raw materials we have prepared this circuit. Now it is asked to draw this circuit on your notebook. So in the notebook, how will you draw this circuit? Because all the circuits materials we have prepared with the help of we have prepared. Now we need to draw these materials in our notebook, isn't it? So here this is the diagram. This diagram represents the full circuit. This full circuit is represented in this diagram. Okay. Now let me explain. So these are what? These are two switches. With the help of the two drawing pins, we have prepared the two switches. See, these are the two switches. Okay. Now this one is the what? This one is the electric cell. So we represent the electric cell like this. Like this we represent the electric cell. Okay. And this one is the what? This one is the bulb. So these represents the bulb. This one is the, let me show you again. This one is the bulb. This one is the electric cell. And these two are the switches. Okay. And this long white like line is represents the electric wire. So this represents what? This represents electric wire. Okay. So in this circuit, what we can see? We can see this one is the electric cell, this one is the bulb, and this one is the switches. And all these are what? These are electric wires. So in our note copy also we will draw the circuit like this. We will represent the bulb in like this, then we will represent the electric cell like this, and we will represent the switches like this. So like this we will prepare a electric circuit diagram. Okay. So we will more understand better next. So this one is the actual devices or symbol. So these are the what? These are the actual devices or symbol. Students, please predict and say these three are the what? Actual devices or symbols. Very good. These are symbols because actual devices looks what? Like this, like this. But these all are denoted as the symbols. Okay. So from now onwards, if we give a symbol like this, then we will means we represent a electric cell. Okay. So electrical components and their symbols. Now we will see the electrical components and their symbol. So this one is a what? This one is a electric cell, means battery. Okay. And we will represent the electric cell like this. We will represent the electric cell. Okay. And this one is a positive terminal and this one is a negative terminal. Because in the electric cell we have two terminals. One is positive terminal and the other is negative terminal. So we will represent the electric cell like this with the help of positive terminal and negative terminal. Okay. Then in the symbol for an electric cell. The long line represents the positive terminal while the short line represents the negative terminal. Now this is the symbol of electric cell. So here this is a what? This is a long line. See, this part is a what? Long line. So this long line represents the positive terminal. Okay. And this short line represents what? This represents the negative terminal. Okay. Now these are the electric cells. Okay, two electric cells are connected. When we connect two or more electric cells in a sequence, then we call it as a what? We call it as a battery. And how we connect? We connect with the positive terminal, we will connect the negative terminal, and with the negative terminal we will connect the positive terminal. So in like this sequence we can connect the electric cells and then represent it as a battery. Okay. See, so here we can see here the two electric cells, isn't it? Now here is the what? Here is a one electric cell and this one is the other electric cell. Because single electric cell we denote it like this, isn't it? And here is the double electric cell, means we will denote it like this. Okay. Why we will denote it like this? See, here this one is a what? This one is the positive terminal. This one is the positive terminal. And this part is the negative terminal. This part is a negative terminal. And what I said? We will connect the negative terminal with the positive terminal. So again this part is the positive terminal because the longer line represents the positive terminal and the smaller line represents the negative terminal. Again this one denotes as a negative terminal. Okay. So here we have seen two cases, one with single electric cell and then we have seen with the two electric cell. Let me show you if there is a three electric cell. How will you write? Here see, this one denotes one electric cell, this part denotes second electric cell and this part denotes the third electric cell. Okay, so like this you will write the three electric cells. Okay. Now this one is what? This one is an electric lamp. Okay. And this one is a what? This one is a symbol. So we will represent the electric lamp with the help of this symbol. Okay. And now this one is what? This one is switch in on position. These two denotes what? These two denotes the switch. These two pins denote the switch and this one is the on position. So on position, how will we understand? See, this pin is in a straight line. When one pin is connected with the other pin through a safety pin, then we will say this one is the on position. Okay, and when there is gap between the two pins and the safety pin is not connected to the other pins, then we will consider it as a switch in off position. Okay, let me repeat it again. See, these are the two pins and these two pins are connected with a safety pin. With this part it is connected with the help of a safety pin. Now if we disconnect this safety pin, means if we keep the safety pin away from the other pin, then we will consider it as a switch in off position. Okay, and if we keep the safety pin in a connection position, then we will say this one is the switch as on position. Okay, see, this one is a switch in on position, means a straight line. When there will be a straight line between these two dots, then we will represent it as the switch in on position, means on position. This one switch in on position. Okay. And now this one is a what? This one is a switch in off position. What I said, when we disconnect the safety pin from one of the pin, then we consider it as a switch in off position. Okay. See. So before it was a what? It was a straight line. Between the two dots we give a straight line. That means what? The switch is in on position. And when there is a gap in between the two straight lines, see this part is a gap. So when there is a gap between the two straight line, then we consider it as a switch in the off position. Okay. So this one is a what? This one is a light emitting diode, means LED. So in our last previous classes, we have seen the LEDs, isn't it? We have seen many different colors of LEDs bulbs were there. We can see so many colorful lights. So this is a what? This is a LED. Okay. And we represent the LED with the help of this symbol. Okay. And this one is a positive terminal and this one is a negative terminal, because every electric appliances has a positive terminal and the negative terminal through which the electricity can pass. See, the electric cell also have the positive terminal and the negative terminal. So even the LEDs also have the positive terminal and the negative terminal. Okay. And see, this part, this triangle is the light portion through which the light blows. Okay, so in the symbol for an LED, the triangle points to the direction in which the current can flow. Now, in the symbol of an LED, we can see one triangle is there. So this triangle represents the direction in which the current can flow. Means the direction were given this side. Means what? The current will flow this side. Okay. Means the light will go from this side and the current will flow in this side, positive to negative. Okay. The two arrows indicated that light is emitted by an LED, and the two arrows indicated that the light is emitted from the LED. Means from the LED we can see the light is coming out. So these two arrows represents in which direction the light is emitted. Okay. So this one is a what? This one is a wire. Okay. So in the previous classes, I have said that we will take out the 1 centimeter of two portions of the two ends of the wire. Okay. See, these two portions from the wire were taken out, isn't it? So we will represent the wire with a straight line. We will represent the wire with the help of a straight line. Okay. So in this table it is given electrical components and their symbols all together. The electrical components and their symbols are given in a single table. Okay. The first one is the what? Electric cell. Electric cell, in real it looks like this, isn't it? And in which symbol we will represent it? We will represent it in this symbol. Okay. And then comes the battery. Means what is battery? When we connect two or more electric cells in a sequence, we call it as a battery. So the symbol is like this. We can connect the batteries in such a symbols. Okay. And then comes the electric lamp. So this one is electric lamp, means in original the bulb look like this. In symbol we will represent it like this. Okay. And this one is the what? Light emitting diode, means LED. So we will represent the LED like this. Okay. This one is a switch in on position. So the switch in on position, we will represent it with the straight line. Okay. And then the switch in off position. So the switch in off position, we will represent it like this. Means there will be a little gap between the lines. Okay. Means in the on position there will be straight line, but in the off position the line will break in the middle. Okay. So this one is off position and this one is the wire. So we represent the wire with the help of a straight line. So these are the following symbols we use to denote any kind of electrical components. So we can't draw the electrical components in our note copy, isn't it? So to draw a circuit, to understand the flow of electricity, we need to draw these symbols. So with the help of these symbols, we can draw a electrical circuit. Okay. See, this one is one circuit and this one is other circuit. So draw this circuit using their symbols. So there two circuits are given. In one circuit there is two electric cells and in the other circuit there is a one electric cell. So it is asked to draw these two circuits in our note copy. Okay. Now let us see how we will draw this. First we took this circuit which consists of two electric cells. Okay. See, these two electric cells, we will denote it like this, isn't it? Like this, we will denote the two electric cells because this portion represent one electric cell and this portion represent two electric cells. Okay. So as there are two electric cells, we will represent the symbol like this. And then we can see this one is a what? This one is a LED. Then with the help of the wire, we connect this LED. Okay. And then again we have connect the wire with the help of two switches. See, in this circuit we can see this one is a switch. Okay. This one is the electric cell. And this one is the LED. And these are the what? These are the wires. This red, black, these are the wires. So we can see from the electric cell, a red wire is connected to an LED. So this one is the what? This one is electric cell. So a wire from the electric cell is connected to the LED. And then we can see that the other wire of the electric cell is connected to the switch. See, this red wire is connected to the LED and this black wire is connected to the switch. See, one part is connected to the LED, the other part is connected to the switch, isn't it? And now this part is the what? This part is the LED. Now one part of the LED is connected to the electric cell and the other part is connected to the switch. See, other part of the electric cell is connected to the switch. One part of the LED is connected to the electric cell, means this part, and the other part of the electric cell is connected to the switch. And now as in the circuit diagram, we can see the light blows, means the light is in on position. When the light is in on position, means what? The light blows. That means we will give the straight line. The straight line indicates that the switch is in on position and the electricity passes through the circuit. Okay. Everyone understood this circuit diagram? Okay. Then let's continue. See, now the second one is the other circuit. In this other circuit, we can see that this part is a what? One electric cell. This is the lamp. And these are the two switches. Can you see in this circuit diagram that whether the lamp blows or not? No, the lamp doesn't blow. Why the lamp doesn't blow? Because the switch is in on position. This switch is in what? Off position. Sorry, the switch is in off position. That's why the lamp doesn't blow. Okay. So we will draw this diagram with the help of the symbol. See, this one, as we have one electric cell, this represents the one electric cell, isn't it? And now we have connected this electric cell to the lamp. See, like this, we have connected the electric cell to the lamp. And then we have connected this lamp to the switches. Okay, see, this one is electric cell. This electric cell have two wires. One wire is connected to the lamp and the other wire is connected to the switches. See, this one is the what? Electric cell. One wire is connected to the lamp and the other wire is connected to the switches. And this one is a what? This one is the lamp. So one wire of the lamp is connected to the electric cell and the other wire of the lamp is connected to the switches. See, this one is a what? This one is a lamp. One wire is connected to the electric cell and the other wire is connected to the switches. Now, why the switch is in like this position? Why it is not a straight line? Students, please answer this question. Why in this circuit diagram we didn't give a straight line between the two switches? Why? Very good, because we kept the switch in the off position, isn't it? As the lamp doesn't glow, that means what? The switch is in off position. So that's why we gave the switch in like this. So the off position we will denote the switch like this, and in the on position we will denote the switch like this. This one is for off position and this one is for on position. This one is for on position and this part is for the off position. Okay. See, so here we have seen the two circuits and we have drawn these two circuits in our note copy, isn't it? So this circuit looks like this and this circuit looks like this. Now, children, can you find any difference between these two circuits? Just observe it carefully. Can you find any kind of difference between these two circuits? The difference is in this circuit, this one is a what? This one is a LED. And here we gave the switch in which position? On position. And in this circuit, this one is the lamp. And here we give the switch in off position. Okay. And here we use two electric cells. And here we use one electric cell. Okay. So both the circuit diagram are different from each other. So according to the need of the circuit diagram, we will put the symbols and we can create our own circuit. Okay. So representing electrical components with symbols makes it easier to draw and understand electrical circuits. Means this, by representing those electrical components with the help of the symbols, it makes ourselves easier to draw and understand the circuit. See, here we have used the symbols for the electrical components. Electrical components means which one? Like electric cell, then lamp, then switches. All these are what? All these are electrical components. So here we have used the symbols for the electrical components, and then we have drawn this circuit diagram with the help of these electrical symbols. Okay, so it makes us easier to understand. Okay. The representation of an electrical circuit using symbols is called a circuit diagram. Means the representation of an electrical circuit by using symbols. Means by using symbols, if we represent an electric circuit, then we denote it as a circuit diagram. Okay, means these two are what? These two are the circuit diagram. Means with the help of the symbols, we have represented a circuit. So these two we indicate it as a circuit diagram. Okay. Note down, here's a note down. A representation of an electrical circuit using symbols is called its circuit diagram. Means a representation of an electric circuit by using symbols, we call it as a circuit diagram. So here's some extended learning. So from these organizations, we can create more standard symbols. So these are what? These are international organizations. create standard symbols for electrical and electronic parts to ensure clear communication and understanding worldwide. Means these are the three internal organizations which create standard symbols for representing the electrical parts so that we can ensure a clear communication. With the help of this diagram, we can ensure a clear communication and understand it all over the world. Okay, so these are part of extended learning. Okay, so children, now it's your question time. Let's see what question you have. Which symbol represents a battery, multiple cells in a circuit diagram? Option A circle with an X. Option B, a single long and short parallel line. Option C, a series of long and short parallel line. And option D, a triangle pointing to a line with two small arrows pointing away. Okay, so I will give you a 45 seconds of timer. I hope you all will try this question because it's a very easy question. Just now I have explained you. Just use your brain for some time. You will understand. Okay. So here your time start. I can see many of you have given the correct option. Others, please keep trying. I know you will answer this question. It's a bit conceptual. Means how we represent a battery, means electric cell. Two or more electric cell, how we represent it, with the help of which kind of symbols. So here your time's up. I can see many of you have given the correct option. Very good. So the correct option is option C. So let me discuss this question with you. The question is, which symbol represents a battery? Multiple cells in a circuit diagram. Battery means what? Multiple cells, means two or more cells. So the first one, the circle with an X, means this one. Circle with an X. So do we represent battery like this? No. So this one is the wrong option. The option B, a single long and short parallel line, means a single long and short parallel line. So like this we represent cell. No, a series of, because this one we represent as a single cell and here we have given a multiple cells. Okay, this represents a single cell, but here it is mentioned a battery, and battery means what? Multiple cells. So option B is also wrong. Option C, a series of long and short parallel lines. Series means what? Continuously long and short parallel lines. Means this one is a long, this is a short. Again this one is a long, this one is a short. Again this one is a long, this one is a short. So like this we call it as a series of long and short parallel lines. So the correct option is option C, a series of long and short parallel lines. And option D, here it is said that a triangle pointing to a line with two small arrows pointing away, means a triangle. This one is a triangle. Okay, a triangle pointing to a line means this triangle is pointing to a line with the two small arrows pointing away, with the two small arrows pointing away. So like this we represent say electric cell. No, like this we don't represent electric cell. So the correct option is option C, a series of long and short parallel lines. Okay. So this one is another circuit diagram. Now children, can you say whether the switch is in on position or off position? Very good, the switch is in on position because the lamp glows. Now it is said that why are electric wires covered with plastic or rubber? Now there is a question that why these electric wires are covered with a plastic or a rubber. See, this part of electric wires, why it is covered with a plastic or a rubber. Okay. Now the second question is why do we use metal wires for making electric circuits? Can we not use some other materials for wires? Now the second question is that why do we use metal wires? Why only we use metal wires for the electric circuit so that the electricity can flow? Why do we use only the metal wires? Can't we use any some other wires so that electricity can pass easily? See, this part is made of what? This part is made of metal. So the question is why only we use only the wires made of metal so the electricity can pass easily. Why we can't use other raw materials for the wires? Okay. Now what kind of materials can be used in an electric circuit for electricity to flow? Now what kind of materials we can use in an electric circuit so that the electricity can pass easily? What kind of materials we can use? Okay, so these are the three questions. So here we perform one activity. Connect an electric cell and a lamp while leaving the two ends of the wires free. Now it is said that connect this electric cell and this electric lamp leaving the two ends of the wire free. Like this, connect this electric wire and lamp. See, here the electric wire and the lamp is connected with the help of a wire. Okay, and these 2 points were remain free. Collect objects made of different materials such as an eraser, nail, bangle, scale, matchstick, key, etc. Now collect all these materials one by one as they are made up of different materials. In this, put these materials in this gap. First, one by one, touch the free ends of the wires to both ends of each object collected. Collect one by one objects. Put this object in the middle of the two wires and then connect these two wires in this object. Means connect means touch, allow the wire to touch, two ends of the wire to touch in these objects. Okay. See, make sure the wires don't touch each other. Make sure that the wires don't touch each other. The wires only touch the objects. See, now here we have taken eraser and we have touched allowed the wires to touch in two ends of the eraser and see whether the lamp glows or not. No, the lamp doesn't glow. Record your observations in the table. Now record this observation in the table. Okay. See, this one is the table. Eraser made of which material? It's made of rubber. Lamp glows? No, the lamp doesn't glow. And then we will take the nail. When we allow the wires to touch to the two ends of the nail and then we will observe the lamp glows. Isn't it? See, the lamp glows. Now, here we have record this observation nail. It is made of metal. The lamp glows. And then we have taken the bangles and we have touched the two ends of the wires in the bangles and we have observed the lamp doesn't glow. And we have record this observation in the table. The bangle, it is made up of what? It is made up of glass. Whether the lamp glows? No, the lamp doesn't glow. And then we have taken a scale. We have allowed the wires to touch to the ends of the scale and we observe whether the lamp glows or not. See, the lamp doesn't glow because the scale is made up of plastic material. Okay. See, now we have taken the matchstick and we have allowed the wires to touch to the ends of the matchstick. Okay. See, still the lamp doesn't glow. And we have record our observations because matchstick is made of wood, so it doesn't glow. And then we have taken a key and we have allowed the two wires to touch to the two ends of the key and we have observed the lamp glows. So in the table we will write the key Material made up of is a metal and the lamp glows? Yes. So these are the observations we have got from this activity. So we will continue the next part in our next class. Okay. So that's all for you today's class. I hope you all of you have understood my class. If there is any problem, in my next class, and do practice this circuit diagram at your home. Okay. So have a good day. Bye.